Hi there, my name is Robin and welcome to my channel. I'm a licensed massage therapist and I've been working full-time in the spa industry for more than 10 years now. And over that time, I've learned a lot about stress and its ability to manifest in physical ways in our bodies. So I wanted to talk to you today about how to take care of yourself. And I've compiled a list of my 10 most favorite self-care activities that you can do at home for yourself today for free. So let's jump right in. Starting from the top, number 10, gratitude. Be grateful. The very first thing you can do, even before you get out of bed in the morning, would be to say a little prayer of gratitude, or just think to yourself how grateful you are to have a fabulous bed to sleep in, to have a roof over your head. The simple fact that you woke up this morning, be grateful for that. Often, especially in wintertime, I think it's a little bit harder for us where in the months that we don't get a whole lot of sunshine, that it's easy for us to feel low in spirit and maybe to be not as grateful. But if you'll just start with an attitude of gratitude in the morning, it actually changes the chemistry in our brains and helps us to produce more happiness hormones. So don't underestimate the power of being grateful. I love to get a little journal or a notebook out and just make a list of 10 things really quick that I'm grateful for, because it can really elevate your mood and help you look forward to the rest of your day. Number 9, delegate a task. If there's something in your life that you feel forced to have to deal with, but it really just drains your spirit or overwhelms you, then don't be afraid to delegate that task to somebody. Ask somebody in your family, a close friend or a relative, anybody that you can ask for help, and just let that go for now and rest in knowing that you did something to help bring some calm to your life. I delegate tasks all the time. One of my favorite things to delegate, unfortunately, is going to Costco. For whatever reason, that going into the warehouse just overwhelms me, creates anxiety in me, and so I prefer to just let my husband do that. It doesn't bother him at all. He goes in, gets everything that I need, and it's fabulous for me. I just know that every time I'm forced to do that for myself, that I just started noticing how much anxiety it was bringing up in me and stress, and I don't want to feel that way. So until I can really resolve what that's all about, I just want to leave that alone so that that's one less thing I have to deal with. Number 8, disconnect from whatever it is that's bringing you stress. I know for a lot of us, social media, emails, answering the phone, getting multiple text messages, some of those things can be really anxiety producing. So if that's something that you struggle with, then disconnect from that. If it's social media, take the day off, take a week off, take a month off, whatever it takes for you to find a little bit of resolve in your spirit. If you are at work and one of your tasks is that you have to answer emails, and you know that that brings a lot of stress into your life, then just work on that in increments. Set aside 15 minutes to deal with email and then move on to something else, and then come back to that again later. Sometimes that'll give your brain just a little bit of breathing room, enough so that it's not so overwhelming. Number 7, engage in something that makes you feel good, whether that's taking a walk around the block, just sitting in silence for a few minutes, petting the dog or the cat, getting outside. Whatever that takes for you, do that. That is so important, just to give yourself a little bit of a mental, emotional break from all the chaos and activity that may be going on in your world. So just set a few minutes aside for yourself. Number 6, self-massage. And I love this one because you can literally do this anywhere. You could be standing in line at the grocery store, you could be at your desk, and just give yourself a little bit of self-massage. For whatever reason, for me, the act of squeezing really helps my muscles relax. And so I'll find myself doing this kind of activity repeatedly throughout the day. And mind you, I have a pretty active lifestyle and career, so I'm constantly on the move. And I know for myself, if I don't stop and just do a little bit of self-care like this with the squeezes, that it really makes a difference as my day goes on. So I'll encourage you to just give yourself some squeezes. Do a little self-massage on anything that's hurting you. Yeah, just make yourself feel good. Number 5, meditate. I love to meditate, and you don't have to carve out 30 minutes or an hour to meditate. You can literally do it at your desk if you have to, in just 2 or 3 minute little increments. And one of the simplest, best ways that I can tell you to do this is just concentrate on a breathing exercise. So for example, if I were at a desk, I would just sit, close my eyes, try to lower my shoulders, and just start to concentrate on my breathing. Take in some good deep breaths to the count of 5, 6, 7. Hold those breaths for a few seconds, and then exhale for that same amount. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that repeatedly 3 or 4 times in a row, and what you'll notice is that your body automatically starts to calm. You calm your vagus nerve with those deep breathing exercises, and that trickles out into the rest of your entire nervous system and will bring about you a sense of calm. And you'd be surprised at what you can get out of that in just 2 to 3 minutes at a time. Number 4, don't forget to hydrate. I'm in the wellness industry, and I encourage people to drink water all day long, every day, every one of my clients, but sometimes I really struggle with that. So find a way that helps you get enough water down every day. I love to make spa water with just a few strawberries or cucumbers, a little sprig of fresh mint in it, lemon, anything to make the water tastes better going down. It just helps me to keep my water bottle handy and to keep sipping all day long. And it really is important, not only for your body, but for your mind as well. Number 3, make a healthy food choice for yourself today. It really is that simple. You have at least 3 opportunities today with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you also have the option of healthy snacks. So in one of those places today, I want you to pick just one healthy thing that you can add to what you're already doing to take care of yourself. You could do carrot sticks, celery sticks, whatever it is that means healthy eating for you. I want you to pick one of those today and add that into your routine. Number 2, change your sheets and pillowcases on your bed. I love to climb into a freshly made bed with fresh sheets and pillowcases. And if I'm being very intentional about trying to get a good night's sleep, I'm going to go take a shower or a bath just before I go to bed. Really snuggle in something that makes me feel good, and then climb in fresh sheets and pillowcases. It'll make your spirit feel good, and that's just a very simple way to do something a little extra to take care of yourself and help you get a better night's sleep. Number 1, take an extra long shower, do a foot bath or a foot soak, wash your hair, maybe even if it's not on a hair washing day. That is my absolute number 1 favorite thing to do. For example, when I come to work at the spa, a lot of times I'll come in about a half an hour early just so I can fix myself a nice foot soak just with some Dead Sea salts or some Epsom salt, and just sit quietly and soak, take care of my skin, and moreover, just sit quietly so that I can quiet my mind and my spirit, make sure I'm in the right headspace for work that day. And if foot baths aren't a thing for you, then I'll encourage you to take an extra long shower. Do a little body scrub in the shower. Be very intentional about washing your body. And then as you get out of the shower, be very intentional about drying it and drying your hair, and maybe put on a little body moisturizer just to make your skin feel extra good. Anyways, it's really simple things like that you can do to say to yourself, I matter, I care about myself, I matter, and these things are important to me. Well, I hope these 10 tips have been helpful for you today, and I hope you can implement them in some way in your daily routine. If you have some self-care actions or activities that you like to do for yourself, I would love to hear about them in the comments below. Also, in the description of this video, there's a link to a printable guide and self-care calendar that I've made for you. You can print it out, put it up on your wall, and it'll just give you tips every day for an entire month of things that you can do to take care of yourself. I've also written a book about self-care that takes you through an entire year of self-care activities. There's a workbook and a journal included in it, and there's a link to that as well in the description below. That's all I have for today, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again.